There's no one Black experience. Black people come from all over the world, from different genders, different sexualities, different cultural backgrounds within the Black community. Because I can never tire of telling stories from the Black community because there's so many stories to be told. The show that changed my life, I would have to say it's For Colored Girls Who Have Considered Suicide, When the Rainbow Is Enough by Ntozake Shange. The play changed my life because, one, it was the very first play that I ever directed when I was a student at University of Toronto. And the play came back into my life more than a decade later when I was a member of the Soulpepper Academy. And I got the opportunity to assist Janet Sears on her production of it. So, and both times that I got to work on this play, it truly did change my life. The play really informed my aesthetic as a young artist. It was the first time that I had seen a play with not only just one Black female character, but with 7 strong Black female characters who were, taking center stage and telling their stories unapologetically. It was incredible how the piece resonated to me so many years later. Just because I'd spent so much time with it the first time, but it also felt a lot more personal because I was older and I had lived through more of the experiences that Shange was writing about, and I had seen friends live through some of those experiences as well. So I was approaching it from a much more personal and vulnerable place, even if I wasn't the director. And I got to really appreciate the heart of the piece more as, as a healing ritual, as a piece that is giving an opportunity to Black women to speak their secrets out loud. And by doing so, move from a place of isolation to community. And by moving from that place of isolation to community, find healing. Another thing that made it so significant working with Janet was that it was the first time in my journey to that point as a growing director that I had ever assisted a Black woman. I didn't know, even going into that process, how important that would be for me, to be able to see my stories reflected in not just in the story of that we were putting up on stage, but in the leadership, in terms of who was telling that story, and to see all aspects of myself in terms of gender and race, that representation, that intersectionality was huge. And it really boosted my confidence, I think, as a director, and affirmed my process. That really shifted things for me in terms of the work that I was able to do after that, and how I was able, the confidence that I was being able to take into the different rooms that I would be leading after that as a director. A big part of the reason why I practice theater is because I have so many untold stories within me. As a racialized person, as a colonized person, as a woman, as a Black woman. And so theater gives me an opportunity to explore all that with a community of artists and with an audience member, and to try and speak truth to our experiences, personal and collectively. There's no one Black experience. Black people come from all over the world, different genders, different sexualities, different cultural backgrounds within the Black community. And so the Black experience is as local as it is global. And I think that's what most excites me about telling stories. Because I can never tire of telling stories from the Black community because there's so many stories to be told.